No drop frames. I must say, because we can connect to different servers in different parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
right now I'm not dropping any frames. There we go.
Oh, good.
Should be
Yeah.
good. Should be good. Crazy, crazy. Alrighty. Crazy stuff. And I hate it when I got different, like part one, part two of the same
Yeah.
discussion.
Yep.
It drives me nuts. Uh,
It
no
happens.
matter
Yep.
what, no matter what, live
It
I had
does.
Tiffany,
Yep.
live streaming is a challenge. But I want to ask you about that because I saw you had something on YouTube with a
Yeah.
gentleman. Did you do one or two of those episodes? I saw. Um, you had like a talk show almost. Was it like?
Oh, yes, the Porcelain Palace.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
like, you're in your
That is
bathroom.
another thing that I do.
Oh my, yeah, that was like, what is
The
that all
Porcelain
about? The
Palace. Yeah.
Porcelain
Mm-hmm.
Palace. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the shit show, you know? So,
Okay.
uh, we literally we literally sit in our bathrooms and
Uh-oh.
we just talk about all the crazy shit that happens in a day. And we talk about shitty movies, we talk about literal
Mm-hmm.
shit, we talk about we talk
Nice.
about anything. Yeah, so it's just meant to, in a world where right now everything is so intense and
Mm-hmm.
it's so easy to get drowned in the sorrows and the pain of every
Yep.
day. We wanted to create something like the Porcelain Palace where we bring creators, you know, like the dungeon dudes, Kelly. He's pumped and ready to get on the channel
Yeah, very
because
cool.
it's fun. It's just meant
Yeah.
to bring creators into a fun loving space. So Jerry's been on. We had Labine on, who's like a survivor podcaster. We've had convention organizers on, like from Dragonfall. We bring anybody in the industry on to essentially just have a good time and like re-engage with people, to just enjoy the fun, silly things that happen in our day. Because I feel right now we need that. We need
Mm-hmm.
some levity to
Yep.
our everydays. So
Yeah, I'm especially happy that I have a dog right now. It's really
yeah,
good to have a dog. Yeah.
yeah.
So
He's almost always happy, except when we go for walks. He's happy to start going for a walk, and then he's like, "Nah, mommy,
I'm
I
done.
just want to stay here." Yeah.
is
Mhm.
that
That's
on
me
any
too.
He's
specific
the
night, or is it a YouTube cast, or is it a live stream
yeah.
that you is it?
Yeah, we're on break. We're on holiday break right now, but we're
Mhm,
starting back up in February.
okay.
But it'll be bi-weekly episodes every Tuesday.
Yeah, you
Um,
need to start ramping that up. We need to have it every week or something.
well, we
Uh,
did do it every week. We did do it every week, but Dan and I were both very busy
Yeah,
individuals. So
so
like
yeah.
we couldn't keep up with like because
Yep.
I go to conventions.
Mhm.
right, right. It's just
He's
insane.
actually an Emmy award winner who does production for games, for
Cool.
sports games.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, and so like he travels a lot for his work too. And like so we were both were like weekly. We did that for I think like 6 months maybe, and then we were like, we need to
Yeah.
come back to
Mhm.
reality because this is
Yep.
not manageable.
Well,
So
yeah.
every other week,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
But
Tuesday,
there's
Tuesday
some
nights.
backlog for you.
Yeah.
There's some back.
Tuesday nights. You ever want to be more than happy to come on Tuesdays? I'm free.
Yeah, sweet,
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah, no,
yeah,
we'd love to have you on.
yeah. That'd be
Talk
fun.
some shit. Great.
Talk some shit.
Yeah,
Yes,
Jay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
am a good, and I am the
But the
king of
fun
it.
type of shit.
We can, yeah.
So,
Good.
yeah, one of our fun things that we
Mhm.
do is we ask everybody what their job is in the Porcelain Palace. For instance, Dan and I are what are called gong farmers, which are latrine cleaners. And so
Mhm.
that's our job in the Porcelain Palace. And so we've actually done an improv show where him and I were in character as these gong farmers. And so we did like a full
You have your
improv.
plunger and
Yeah, yeah.
ready
And
to
so we
go.
were like,
Yep.
yeah, we were just talking about our shitty day at the
Oh my
Porcelain
gosh, that's
Palace.
funny.
But
Wow.
we asked all of our guests essentially like, well, what is your job in the Porcelain Palace? And it can be anything. Like Jerry was a bathroom monitor. So like if someone was taking too long or didn't do a courtesy flush or like some like she was in charge of that. So it's you can do quite literally anything you want,
Mhm.
you know. the position of the crown, whether that's king or queen, that's reserved to the biggest shitter. So, that takes some verifying
I already know
in
what
order
I
for
am.
someone to.
I already know. I already got it.
Yeah. Well, don't tell me. We gotta watch. You gotta get on the episode,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
I'll.
No problem.
Yeah.
No, that'll be funny. Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Yep. So we're still dropping some frames, everyone out there. I'm doing my best, but the weather is killing us in the Northeast. There's probably a lot of servers down all throughout the Northeast. So I'm just
Mhm.
trying to do my best here to get through everything. All right. So let's anything else that about your companies or projects you got going on that you want to talk about, or your book, anything
Oh,
we missed in the books? Yeah,
yeah.
please go for it.
Newest thing is I'm going to be the GM of a 24 episode actual play for
Wow.
REM Alternatives Productions
Okay.
on their YouTube channel for Legend of the Five Rings.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's going to be very fun. 24 episodes, each an hour long. So, quick little spurts for people. All of us are new to the game, so you're all going to be learning it with us as I take you into the festival. So it starts off, and we're all just coming together to celebrate harmony, and what could go wrong?
How many how many episodes? You say 24? 24
Yes, it'll be
sessions?
20.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's a long
Yeah,
okay.
I know I'm very intimidated, but I'm very excited.
That's very
Mhm.
cool. When's that start?
So we're actually recording in February, and I think it'll be released in the end of March.
Okay, so it's not live stream.
After
I got it. I
editing.
got it. Okay.
No,
You're gonna record, pre-record,
yeah,
and then do. Okay, that's good.
yeah.
Oh,
Very
that's not
long shooting days, but
Mhm.
very
right. And they'll
excited.
break it up then afterwards. Yeah, and they'll
Yeah,
break it up into sessions. That's beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's a lot of
yeah,
fun. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. That's the most recent thing that is confirmed and on its way. So,
Wow. Where's shooting take place? Like where you do it?
we're doing it virtual
Okay.
because
Okay.
we have people from all over
Okay. There you
the
go.
Mhm.
world
Right.
Yep.
participating.
So you don't have to go
So.
somewhere in person and then okay, got it. Got it. Yeah.
I'm sad about that a little bit because
Right.
I'm a very physical GM. So
Sure.
I get very big, and I like to showcase people. Like if someone is fighting something and they slide back, I quite literally will do that in real life. I'll act it out.
Mhm.
So I'm nervous that my GM skills are all about how big and animated I am. So I'm
Yeah.
nervous if that's not going to portray, but I've been told that it does portray through the screen. So
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
hope that.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So are you DMing or game mastering anything at Gary Con?
Yeah, I'm gonna be running I think Dungeon Race RPG in Limoria, and then
Oh, good.
I think also one of the Page Dice dungeons as well. So I think I'll do both systems at GaryCon.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Yeah.
look that up, peeps.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
If you want to
sign-up
play.
starts soon. Sign-up starts
Yes.
Yeah.
soon for it. And um is your schedule when you get my schedule on there on all your cons, is it like that black bar, that green bar, whatever, is booked up from the beginning to end almost every single day? You know what I'm talking about? When you go into
Yeah,
tabletop
I
events, you're
don't.
like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. No time
Yeah,
for
it's yeah.
right, because then when you're not there, you're at your booth, right? So when you have free time, you
Yeah,
go back to your booth.
100%.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just too
If
much.
someone wants to talk to me, go to the booth.
Okay.
Because that's where you're gonna
Right.
find me, is
Yeah, that's
either at
exactly
that booth
that's what I
or
did at
in the
Page.
party.
That's what I did at Page. It's where I found you because I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's too yeah, I'm just everywhere otherwise. But no, I'm super excited. I even with a lot of things on the docket, it just allows me to engage with a bunch of different people that I would have never probably met you otherwise, because you weren't really sticking around for those after parties because of your pain. But us
Oh,
being on that
jeez.
panel together,
Yeah,
yeah,
last
we
year was a
were able to
nightmare.
actually, yeah.
It was an absolute
So
nightmare.
I
Yeah.
mean, Ed Greenwood and me and him became like, I love him dearly, because it was supposed to be a full panel of individuals, but it was just me and Ed on the stage, and we were like, do you just want to go back and forth on
Yeah.
RPGs for like the next hour?
Yeah,
And so it was
absolutely.
just a conversation that we had an audience
That's
for.
the kind of
Yeah.
panel you want to be in. That's
Yes.
awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And it's hard. I want to be at my booth so that way I can be there to sell the things. But
Mhm.
honestly, being on the panels, like, I get to meet so many cool
Yeah.
individuals and talk about the thing I love. And
It's
so it's like,
yeah.
yeah,
Seminars are the be on the panel and run your own seminar. That's the best and most wonderful form of advertising you
yeah,
can do. Yeah, it's highly recommended. I love to do it, and also because the audience is self-selected.
mhm,
People are interested in it. So when you talk
right.
about what you say you're going to talk about, people like it, and it's awesome fun.
Yeah. Last year at GaryCon, I will say, is the most celebrity I'd ever felt in my life.
Oh, yeah?
Hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I I was like taken aback. I was like, I don't know how to react to this,
Yeah.
because people would come up at the end of panels and ask me to sign my book for them. Or
Hmm.
like,
Yep.
I'd taken multiple pictures at, like, I would just be writing at the lounge, squeeze in as many words as I can anytime I can. And so people would come up and ask for pictures with me. And I'm like, do you know who I am? I'm confused. Do you know me? Are you
But
mistaken
that's the
me
thing,
for
Minnie.
someone
I
else?
sit at home and do maps of places that don't exist, and my neighbors, no one here understands what I'm doing. And then you
Right.
go
Yeah.
to convention, and everybody understands what you were doing, what
Yeah.
you're doing, and yeah, it's fantastic.
I was I like, people like to try to inflate the ego because I do a lot of cool things, but at the end of the day, I'm like, no, I'm a gremlin who sits at home in the dark. If I turn
Hmm.
this off, it goes pitch black and I'd be in here
Oh my
my
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
laptop.
that's what
And
yeah. A lot of people have to understand when you're creating the you sit and do stuff like that for
Mhm.
days on end, and
yeah,
yeah, don't
so
talk to
I'm like, who
anybody,
am
and yeah.
I?
Hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
Like, I was like very thrown off and confused. I was like, thanks, I don't deserve this attention. I just feel
But
very humble.
yeah, and
I'm
Yeah.
like,
that's
I
it.
can.
That's all. I mean, because
Yeah,
there's a lot of people out there who obviously love what you do and respect what you do, and so
yeah.
having
I
friends.
just,
That
yeah,
Gary Con's very intimate. Others
it
other
is.
cons are
Yeah.
not. Gen Con and Origins and all the big ones. I mean, some of them are, like
Mhm,
maybe Game Hole is a little more intimate. Page seemed to be pretty intimate, but
Hmm.
Gary Con is the
mhm.
most intimate of all of them. So you really get
Yeah.
you
And
get to hang out with your friends
and also
after
that
hours. So
Yeah, and also GaryCon is not in a big hangar-like space like a lot of other convention
Right.
centers, and that is makes it a different feel. It's like a hotel, resort hotel kind of
It
thing, and
does. Yeah.
yeah, so and it's a bit like a dungeon with these brown things. You walk around in the corridors, and there is
Yeah.
one
yeah,
room
very
here, one
gated.
room there, and then it's a corridor in
Yeah,
one end and stuff. So yeah, the Lake the Grand Geneva is a different type of gives it a different vibe too, which I and also
Mhm.
because there's so many awesome folks at all the cons, but Gary Con is special in a lot of sense.
yeah,
So yeah.
Yeah. And I've been to many events,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah,
so many. But GaryCon by far is probably one of my favorites because
yeah.
it doesn't feel like a big convention, despite that there are like 7,000 people that cycle through that weekend. It feels so intimate, and you get to
Hmm.
actually have
Yeah.
genuine conversations with that. You can sit
Hmm.
down next to anyone,
Yeah.
doesn't matter who,
Yeah.
and they will have a conversation with you. And I like when special guest, especially, like, and I include myself, like, as someone who's a special guest at these things, I like being able to converse with everyone. I don't
Hmm.
like being shut in a room or feel like I'm disconnected from other special guests or from attendees. Like, I want
Yeah.
to be in the mix, and I want
Hmm.
to intermingle with all the people, because I mean that's why you go to a convention, is to see all these people face to face. So I genuinely love how Gary Con kind of just breaks down all the barriers and doors to that, and you can engage with anyone.
Yeah, and my new three favorite top cons is Gary Con, Game Hall, and Page. They're all fantastic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're all
All those do exactly that. Yeah.
And Page actually has that another one. You know, it's going to be in deep South Jersey coming up in May, and literally it's 20 minutes from my house. So that one will be.
And it's not snowy. It's in May, so it's weather is nice.
Right.
That's the thing. I would love to have a GaryCon in the summer, because you always go to Lake. I always go to Lake Geneva when it's cold. And the same thing with Page. I would love to have a Page in May. Yeah.
So,
well, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Someone asked the audience. I'll get an audience question for you in a second. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Dragonfall actually happens in the same location as GaryCon, and is branching into RPGs. It was Warhammer, but now I'm Dragonfall Con.
Okay.
It happens in fall, like September, October time period, and it actually has fallen on the same day as Dragon Days, which Harold Johnson runs. And so I've been working on trying to like marry kind of the two of them, so that way they're just both happening in Lake Geneva at the same time. And building out that both of those events. But Dragonfall is branching into the RPG, but has been like a big Warhammer event for years.
Yeah.
But they happen in Lake Geneva at the resort.
Oh,
and
awesome.
now I'm heading their RPG section. So I'm like trying to bring all my nerds at this event, so we can game together.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
So, we'll talk offline, but I'm checking out your schedule here in Tabletop Events for a reason. So yeah, oh my gosh, 5 seminars and 3 RPGs. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I think it's more. I think I have 7 seminars. I think just a few of them are not showing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah, but I was like, because I remember it was, and I was like, I don't know if my Chaosium games are on there yet. Because I'm also running a few things for Chaosium.
Rune Quest and Legends of Limora, no Chaosiums. Wow.
Yeah.
And I thought I had a busy schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, I have 6, 7 events on my schedule for GaryCon so far. There might be another one in there too. But yeah.
That's about it for me too.
Come say hi to me, guys.
Oh yeah,
yes.
I'm plotting right now too. I'm plotting in my head. Okay. So the question, MechBoy, your website, the best way to keep up on news of your 24 episodes. Where's the best place to keep up on that?
My socials. So you can find me under Tiffany Rose Nickel pretty much anywhere. And that's Nickel. You can find me. I will be posting about when that will be all happening, when the first episode will be launching, and doing some teaser videos and stuff like that as well. So you'll all be updated on that.
Okay. And are they 1 hour sessions, the 24? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you got 3 days of 3 to 4 days of taping, okay, you split it up. Got it. Very cool.
What we're doing. Yeah.
Can't even imagine. Thank you, Jeremy. Astrolar, thank you for the resub.
Yeah.
So any other audience questions? We got some time here still. And now it appears it's calmed. The drop frames is calmed. Thank God.
Yeah, you've been very stable the last 10 minutes.
What a nightmare. Yeah. You don't do socials, MechBoy? Well, sorry to hear that, man.
Well, I barely do social. I don't. Yeah.
I do have a newsletter as well.
Okay.
So if you go to my trnickel.com. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go there right now.
Sounds like a great way to keep in touch and stay updated. Yep.
Let's do that right now.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk in the last little bit here. Gaming, what do you know about the Greyhawk setting?
Oh, tough questions now.
Yeah. I was like, I've seen all the maps.
And his maps and all the maps, and okay.
I know Greyhawk in a different setting. I know it. I know lore from Dragon Age.
Oh, I love Dragon Age. Dragon Age Inquisition is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yes. Yeah. So I know the Greyhawks in terms of that setting. But I've adored all of the maps from Greyhawk, and I've seen the physical ones. I think
Darlene.
That's what Anna does for a living. Yeah.
And now I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been really cool. I love looking at maps. I'm a
awesome
photography. You know what I mean? Like it just looks stunning, and it makes you feel like it's real. You know what I mean? But I have not dug into the lore yet. That was going to be my job this week. Actually, was digging into some of the history of it.
And it's not the 100. It's not 100% necessary to get into every little minutia about Greyhawk to play in the game.
That's a 20-year or 30-year project to do that.
You'll drive yourself insane. But
like, so take one little quarter and just go with it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to bring up stuff here because I'm so.
I mean, I digging into RuneQuest was also that same feat. Of having like 50 years worth of lore being built out into it.
Here we go.
I like the challenge.
So this is Anna's Greyhawk map, right? So if you come in, here's the free city of Greyhawk is here.
I just love it so much. Like the detailing of it is insane. That's a whole world right there.
Absolutely. My free city of Altamira, which here's the book. There's the teaser, the 20-page teaser guide for it from Troller Games. So yeah, see, I've got some things out there, and also it's in this little description in the Tarvine Belt book as well from Trollord. But like, it's in their world of air because I don't want WotC getting their hands on my IP. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we're going to be adventuring out of, is this area here. Elven Realms of Selene, the Wild Coast, the Pomarsh, which is a lot of humanoids, the Great Lort Mill Mountains. So we have a lot of stories running through the Lort Mills, so we'll have a lot of fun in this area of the world. But you don't you don't need to know about the entirety of all of Greyhawk, but it's good to look up and see, wow, there's history here, a ton of history.
I like it. I told you, history buff, so fictional or not. I like digging into it.
All right, so I have your email. I'll Dropbox you a couple things.
Yes. Okay. I will take all the things.
I'll Dropbox. Everyone turn their I'll Dropbox the original folio and some it has a history in it of the Greyhawk running up to the time the campaign's supposed to start, things like that. I'll send you some stuff that you can look at. Some real cool background. Perfect. That way
I was looking forward to doing that this week.
Yeah,
I was gonna dig into lore and start messing around in there.
Yeah, I'll send you some information. I'll send you some other stuff that's been done, I'll send Mike's Battle of Emerald Meadows. It's very important in my campaign. There's a lot of really cool things out there that the great thing about this Greyhawk community is third party. It's called fanon, right? It's not official, but it is to a lot of the people in the camp that are involved.
Yeah.
Because it's so well written.
Thank you, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's way well written, much more well written than anyone could. I shouldn't say that, but it's not the old stuff. Way better written than any of the new stuff in the last 80 years. Yeah. Lots of good stuff from a lot of people. Send her best parts of the Winchester family tree. Curtis, she'll find out about. We already talked about Fritz and the tickling feather. We already got into that topic.
I love it.
Yeah, you run into Fritz at GaryCon. So I have an entire adventure for Fritz where there's open signups. It's called Revenge of the Fungal Queen. So
God.
Yes. So one adventure, Fritz was on a timer before he turned into a fungus creature.
Oh.
That was the one that we did. Yeah, oh boy. So
oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy, you can just figure that one out. But so we're gonna do the Revenge of the Fungal Queen at GaryCon. That'll be Thursday morning. Yeah. Always a fun time. He plays Fritz, and his real good friend Brett, who's part of also Tower of Gygax, plays Erebus, the dwarf fighter thief, and get a lot of open signups, so we have some fun with that.
Man, I just one of the fun things for me is hearing about people's games. I would totally be up for a show where it's just people talking about their campaigns, like just their all the things that happen in the game, because it's so fun. Like you don't always have the time to watch a full game, right?
No,
like a full
no.
And so like having little recaps, yeah, I think Critical Role does something like this. But they have like these recaps of like things that have happened in an episode in like under 10 minutes. And I think that's such a like an interesting thing. I haven't actually watched those, but so I think that's what that is. But I think it's really interesting to hear someone's point of view of like the things that they found really exciting in the game and all these like interesting NPC characters. And because I can't play all these, I can't, like, especially at events, I don't get to enjoy actually playing.
Deep dive into stuff. I understand that, you know.
True. Yeah. And so it's like I feel like I miss things, and I'm like, I want to hear about it though. I want to hear about people's experiences and in all these different systems, and you know, and their time with their GMs, because it's fun to hear the excitement and enjoyability that you know.
It
that
is
comes across.
an honor to do that. Like for example, I'm in my year 46 of the campaign, right? I've been doing this since 1980. We've run 1,162 adventures.
Crazy.
Yeah. And it's probably like 3,500 to 3,750 sessions.
Yeah.
But there's but there's a lot of all the adventures at GaryCon. 2 of the 3 adventures at Page are all official events. They count as part in the setting. I don't want to go to GaryCon and run something that doesn't like, oh, it's a throwaway. I don't want that. I want it to be interactive. So half the party is people, their adventurers, like, could be Eric Mona, Darling, Creepshow, Bones, and then Ed Greenwood is in a group with Tony Winslow Brill and Jeremy.
Oh,
and
I love Tony.
Yeah. And then we get open signups that will fill it in with characters from the campaign setting. They're mostly NPCs, and that's how we do it. And it's a fun way to. And then this show is we do a lot of updates on this show about what's going on in the campaigns. Yeah.
That's so cool. No, I love that. And I'm very excited to delve into this world and into the lore and become one of the adventurers.
Exactly, because no one ever leaves. Once you get in, if you can play even if it's once every 6 months, it doesn't matter. We make it work. We make it work all the time for them. Yeah, definitely. Because I know everyone's schedule's busy.
For sure.
Yeah. And then Anna's got her own Shieldlands campaign too that she's working on, right, Anna?
Yeah,
so,
and my own rule set. So I'm running all my test play sessions in the Shieldlands. So I've been doing that for about 3 years now. So but I will give it away. It will be a Creative Commons rule set, so to be given away. So I'm on the second alpha version now. So
yeah, she's been working on it for a while.
That's one of my hobbies.
Yeah. No, that's so cool. I want to check it out.
Yeah, I will run play sessions both online and play tests during the spring.
She had one at Page.
Yeah, I had one at Page, and I will have at least one more at GaryCon and stuff. So Let
me see if we got any other questions from the audience. Questions, please.
I have one question that I think is cool. Meaning, when you write stuff and then when you do world building and stuff, you need a lot of names. What are your go-to methods and ideas for kind of for using when you work with game rules is not a big thing, but when you work with settings, world building, adventures, novels, all of that, you need lots of names for individuals, villains, places, and stuff like that. So what are your creative ways to find cool names for it and find themes of names that fit together and stuff?
Well, for things like something specific, when I'm world building, normally I have regions, just like we do in the real world, right? So
do you work in even on the language levels? You start conlanging and stuff too, or have you gone that deep?
I have developed multiple languages.
There you go. Really? Awesome.
Wow,
but fantastic.
I doubt I will ever use them.
No, but you can use them just to generate names.
Cool. Yeah. But for instance, like the Felgard country, I took a lot of inspiration from Romania. And so a lot, like some of those names and the
do you go like I used to back in the day? You went in an atlas and then you took it and changed a few letters and off you go.
Or something I do is also I look up the meaning of names. So I'll be like, so
that's a good one.
Do this. If you Google what Zalia means, you will spoil it for yourself. If you look up whatever, you will spoil things for yourself, because I'm like, I want this. This is who this character is, or this has something to do with their backstory. And so I'll look up a name with that meaning.
Yeah. And etymology is an underrated science, so to speak.
Yeah. So I do things like that as well. Otherwise, sometimes I'm like, oh, I just like the sound of that, like Birkin.
Yeah.
I like that name. And I think Birkin is like a word, or but I like how it sounds. And so I'm like, I'm going to use that.
Yeah. One pitfall. Do you Google it to make sure it doesn't mean something bad in other languages? You don't? Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah.
I if I like the sound of it, sometimes I'm just like, oh, there you go. I probably should Google it, but it's too late now.
Yeah, I'm just for an example, when I'm near San Diego, when you walk around the beach at Oceanside, there's it's a restaurant called Baja in a bucket, meaning Baja in a bucket, and it's spelled with a J. And that literally means poop in a bucket in Swedish. And
nice.
When I saw that, I took a picture and sent it back home, and it was so everybody laughed. It was so funny.
That's perfect for their show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning, Baja in a bucket, meaning they serve seafood and stuff, and it's probably an awesome restaurant, and they have a great logo. But when you translate it to other languages, it becomes super silly, and it was so funny. Yeah.
I actually had this very similar conversation with Andreas from Nordic Skulls, where he's also from Sweden, and the taint, that word, like tainted, means something very different here in America than it apparently does in the other parts of the world. And so he was talking about having to change this word tainted, because when they're referring to it in like singular taint, it means like the underside of a man, like the and so and so he was like, oh, I can't use that.
Did you ever play World of Warcraft?
I did, yeah.
That one, the Scarlet Crusade always said you had the taint of the scourge on you.
Yeah.
Right, if you remember that, yes. They didn't care. They went after everyone. That was that came right to my mind.
Sometimes you can get away with it if the game isn't meant to be 100% serious.
Right.
And
sometimes it can give you attention, which can be good, and you can honestly say, I can't check all the 200 biggest languages in the world, so yeah.
Tiffany, so I mean, it's so totally dependent.
Tiffany, just be forewarned, I go into my 80s movie at trivia all the time, right in the middle of a game. There'll be a quotation, and the answer will be something like Roadhouse or Caddyshack or something. So just be forewarned. It's going to happen.
All right.
Someone will say something stupid, and I'll go, "What
trivia?
Yeah, what movie's that from?" Because we have hero points and stuff. Remember when Jay made me fight against Simp and Gimp in one go? Yeah, I know. I did. I've done some crazy things, Bella. Of course, but that's part of the fun. I don't take myself too seriously. We have fun, and
I think
the game. You gotta enjoy yourself. It's part of. Plus, we're entertaining the audience too, and and they have a vested interest in seeing you guys succeed. Most of them, guys like Razko, give me the special hero points, but a lot of people will really help the players succeed in the game, which is kind of fun too. So, Bella asked me one question about where is it? What was your favorite book you've written? And what are some franchises you're a fan of?
My favorite book I've written is I always say my latest one, because it's by far the best. Because my skill level just improves every book I do. And so I'm like, God, I sucked 2 books ago compared to where I am now, in my opinion. But Songs from Haldoris is my favorite, also because of the fact that I just really love the dynamic and dilemmas that are in that book. It's all around morality and how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to destroy who you are now for the people you love? And I just really love that dynamic of what is good, what is evil. And so I delve into that, and so that's always very fun. One of my favorite franchises, I really enjoyed writing the X Crawl, like DCC adventure for Crawl for a Cure. I thought that was so fun because it's so different. It's about an audience and like a show game, you know, like I love the idea and the premise of that. And so getting to write in that type of like, hear the you know, audience roar type thing is, I thought was really fun. And you can kind of just get really wacky and crazy and there's no real restriction on it. And so I got to get weird. And so my adventure in that one is called The Secret Garden. So
okay. Sounds like you are
awesome. Yeah.
Have it together, but but it's organized chaos, right? Organized chaos.
100%.
Unorganized chaos, 100%. Do you have any authors you are inspired by? And that's another question from the audience.
Yeah, Margaret Atwood is like a huge inspiration for me. I actually took her master class. I think I live by that. We as creatives, we are creating something with authority and we need to speak the truth and we need to write what we know and our experiences and reflect the world that we see. And so I love her dearly, and I think she's created some of the most masterful books ever written. I genuinely love her work. So yeah, to her. So she's great. I've always been a fan of the classics. You know, Charles Dickens, the Great Expectations. I love the dynamic and dilemma of books like that, where you're set in this everyday person and there's all these things happening around them that make it an extraordinary story to tell. And so books like that have always been, I like reading and I like writing like that, where you're walking in the footsteps of an individual who may seem unextraordinary in their own minds, but in terms of the things that they go through, the things that they must overcome, it's no different than you or I. It's just when we see ourselves, we're always in a very much more tainted light. And so where we would consider our own harsh and like downfalls and struggles in life as, you know, it is what it is, you know, sometimes, you know, other people may see that as an inspiration and a call to action and like being like, we, you know, they want to make a change in that world. And so I don't know. I just like writing in that type of mindset of we're all ordinary in our own right. But it's the things that we overcome that make us extraordinary.
Okay. Great answer.
Yeah.
So I know we hit the 9 o'clock hour. I don't want to keep you too late. I know you probably got writing to do or something.
Always.
So
that's the best thing of having this type of job. You can always work more, but that's also the curse. There's always more you could do. So,
yes, ambition is a curse and a blessing.
Yep. That's my mother's standing question. Are you done yet? And I said, no, I will never finish this.
Same here.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to shout out to what's coming up in the next couple of weeks? Sounds like you're going to be all right. So you're going to be at Genghis Khan on the 20th, the weekend of the 20th in February. Okay.
Yeah. So come find me there, everybody.
Yep.
Otherwise, Gary Con, I will also be there. At Chaosium Con, I will be there. Origins, I will be there. So on and so forth.
So are you doing EggCon? Egg.
I'm a special guest at EggCon as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kai in real life. Yay. All right, there you go. So lots of cons. So probably going to be at one of those as well. Anna, anything you need to talk about, or can we talk about stuff on Wednesday?
We can talk about stuff on Wednesday. So
Okay. So here,
I've just put my link to my Patreon in there, just in
awesome.
Case
before we do the giveaway. So schedule Wednesday night on Legends of Limora. We're going to delve into Treasures of Greyhawk, because apparently we've never done that. So that's a great third-party book. It's it's actual second edition era. How many adventures? There's like 12 adventures in it from Greyhawk.
Yeah.
I give it out a lot. It's very popular. So that'll be myself, Mike, and Anna on at 7:00. I don't know about a game Thursday. There'll be a game Saturday morning. Don't know. All I know is only Myriad's in it so far. Here comes Master Dungeon. Here comes the raids. Always come in because it's the top of the hour. Tiffany, someone's finishing up. They come in.
Yeah.
Master Dungeons. Thank you. Come on in. Exclamation point drawing to get in the giveaway. We're giving away Tiffany's book. As long as you're continental U.S. and at least one gift certificate for Troll Lord Games, one of our sponsors. So that's that. Normal week this week coming up. So we'll have Gabbin next Sunday. Next week we'll add a Monday night session with Tiffany, and at least with Myriad and Bella, because all three are going to create new characters. So, and we're going to start a little bit lower level group. What's up, Stronghold Tim? We're going to start up a little lower group to get her started into the Greyhawk experience with some great players here and some fun, and then we'll move forward from that. And that game will be on February 7th, 11:00 in the morning, 11 EST, and then we'll go from there. Right? Sound like a plan, Tiffany? Appreciate you coming on.
Yes. Awesome. I appreciate you having me.
It's going to be, one more thing.
Yeah.
We have mostly set up the stream team for our 8th annual St. Jude fundraiser, which happens to be that same weekend as Genghis Khan, unfortunately. But it's but at least Ed's not going to be there. He'll be with us. So, Marquis, Stronghold, Tim, you just got to confirm with me on Discord. Phantom NJ, Darling, Creepshow, of course, my channel, Troller Games, Folk and Myth, Orc Skull, Sparkles Mandy, and the Game Master Eric so far are all participating. We'll have streams starting Thursday morning to the afternoon, all the way through to Sunday night. So for this, goal is to smash the $32,000 we raised last year. What do you think, Anna?
I think it could be a lot of fun. Yeah,
it will be a lot of fun. And by the way, Anna has all these special. There'll be we'll do the guessing on that Sunday night show before.
Oh yeah,
what
we
all
put
the things in the background are.
Yeah,
all the abominations or aberrations that are showing on this that Anna did in the background silhouettes.
That's been part of the tradition that we go through and make. There's some of them are easy, you should spot them, but some of them are devilishly difficult to. But the problem is that there are not that many abominations, so that's why I had to add a few aberrations as well, because otherwise it would have been too easy. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's all the editions. I've spread it out from all the editions.
Oh, wow.
So it's from the first edition to 5th edition, and I think there's at least one Pathfinder in there as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because
I am working on the stream schedule as we speak. So any of you channels that have not locked in a time slot, I need to do that.
Yeah.
So I got to get that all going so I can get, because you know how much work this is. I got to get with all my sponsors. Larry Elmore will be sending 6 more signed Elmores. Posters for giveaways. We'll have a whole bunch of stuff again this year. So giveaways, here we go. Let's exclamation point drawing. Tiffany's book is the first winner, and then the second winner will be a $10 gift certificate to Troller Games. If you win and you're out of the country, I'll send you a Troller Game gift certificate, because if I mail this to Europe, it's going to be like $70, right? It's something crazy, right? Yeah. So we will do that. Here we go. Let's see who wins.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Drum roll. Here we go. Closing it out. First winner is Duty. You won a second. There you go. You're back on and you won. So you get Tiffany's book. So I can send you this and the other thing I owe you at the same time. Look at how easy that was. And then Savage, you get the gift certificate to Troll Lord. So there you go.
Yay.
All right. Duty,
Congrats.
Send me your full address and I'll get these out to you. Won't be tomorrow because everyone school's off, work's off. No one's doing anything.
Everything's closed.
Everything's closed in the Northeast. Everything. And that's it. So thank you. I'll have you back. I'll ask you to come back in addition to all the others when we do a DM's Roundtable. I think you'd be fantastic on one of those discussions. Where I just have DMs and we all talk.
No, I'd love to.
We all talk our gaming, and do a lot of questions. So isn't that nuts, Duty? I mean, it's crazy, this ice storm. The snow wasn't bad. It was like 6 inches of snow. The ice on top of it was what was so rough.
That's the killer.
That's the killer. It's very dangerous too. Is Darling on? I don't see Darling on. Is she? She's on. All right, we're gonna raid in the Darling Creep Show. Darling will be at Gary Con as well. Like I said, 60 people in the community going. Darling will be playing my game and running something for the fundraiser as well. So, and if you could hang on after I raid out, Tiffany, I got one other question for you offline, if you don't mind. Would that be okay? Sound good? Okay.
Yeah.
Anna, see you Wednesday. Oh, am I gonna hit the wrong button? Yep. Probably.
Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Yeah, and we got through it. We got through it. I'm sorry about the issues with the weather. It's definitely.
Yeah, but we didn't lose it completely.
We didn't lose it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come on, Stream Manager. Now Stream Manager's not popping up. Oh, great. There it goes. All right. Let me go, and here we go. We're setting the raid up. Raiding the Darling Creep Show with 78 plus people. Awesome. Yeah, we peaked at like 110, and then that's when I had all the issues. Wow, that's really good. That's okay. It's really good. It's good on Twitch. Here we go. Setting it up. 81, 88. Awesome.
Yeah. Good.
Say hello to Darling for us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. See you later in the week. Thanks. All right. Raid set.
Yep. It
just
popped
say hello.
Over. Yeah. Popped over as
done.
well.
Shut off the stream. Yeah. Lots of fun